America, industrial miracle of the century. From all the states flow bounteously the products of forest, mine, and field.
Ah, yes, America, one of the greatest countries on earth. We just had one little problem.
America is addicted to oil.
Oh, I was addicted, all right. Look at me, little junkie, trying to get my fix off my petroleum-based sippy cup. Here I've clearly fallen off the wagon. Can't get enough of my petroleum-based synthetic fiber blankie. And here I am jonesing for a burger covered in pesticides. And as I got older, my addiction just got worse and worse. Until finally I decided to kick my oil habit for good. It's not easy to kick this oil habit, I'm going to be real honest. It's not easy. Oil is in everything.
Chances are your day starts with oil. Synthetic glycerin in toothpaste or alcohol in your shaving lotion. And it may surprise you to know the list of petroleum products around your living room. They're used in fabrics for the drapes, in paint on the walls, in gloss on the floors. There's oil in your paper. Then there's the pectin in your jams and jellies. And because ammonia fertilizer was injected into the water that irrigated the grove, the oranges that provide your morning glass of juice are larger, more delicious. The plastic ashtray comes from oil. So does the wax on the matchstick. Petroleum really gets around.
Have some self-respect, oil.
Today it is difficult for you to look in any direction without seeing something made possible or made better with petroleum.
So I started an investigation.
Here it is, the synopsis, a short summary. What y'all been wondering? What's really running thing? The topic is profit. In your myopic optic, chop the block. It's a man in your cockpit, Japan in your Mazda, hands in your pocket. The little friend who takes your picture, plan to go shopping. Is this Shelley?
And then I got it. I found it. I was so happy. I finally found a replacement for oil. It's called hemp, and it's a plant. Hemp's natural biomass could provide all of the planet's energy needs that are currently supplied by fossil fuels. And guess what? We've consumed 80% of our oil and gas reserves. We need a renewable resource. Hemp is that resource. Unfortunately, it's illegal to grow hemp in the United States. And the more research I did, the more I found out about hemp, like the fact that it used to be legal to grow here. In fact, our forefathers grew hemp. Both George Washington and Thomas Jefferson grew hemp. Yeah, our forefathers grew hemp. Look at these quotes. You know these guys. These are famous guys. I have uncovered the biggest hoax in all of history. It's the hemp conspiracy. In the 1930s, new hemp processing equipment would threaten some major big business competition. In fact, Popular Mechanic called hemp the new billion-dollar crop. And this is in 1930. $1 billion is a lot of money. Enter William Randolph Hearst, who owned vast acres of timberlands and supplied most paper products. Also in 1937, DuPont just patented the process that would turn oil and coal into nylon and plastic. Then you get this guy, Andrew Mellon, DuPont's primary investor, who also became Hoover's Secretary of Treasury. He appointed his future nephew-in-law, Harry Anslinger, to head the Federal Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs, now known as the DEA. Secret meetings were held, and it was declared that hemp was a dangerous threat to their billion-dollar enterprises. Hearst used his newspapers to run anti-marijuana articles, such as,
"We're burning dinosaur bones. We're burning ancestor bones.
The universe is infinite, but we don't have
As if this world were our own. We owe reparations to the future generations. We're burning ancestor bones."
maybe share a sandwich with your brother, but not kill him. These financial tycoons also created a movie called Reefer Madness to scare and persuade Americans to be afraid of marijuana. Get a load of this.
Bring me some reefers. I know what you want. You want to kill me. You're crazy. Take it easy, kid. I just want to talk to you. In this case, the state waives trial of the defendant, Ralph Wiley. It is convinced that he is hopelessly and incurably insane, a condition caused by the drug marijuana to which he was addicted. It is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
Yeah, can you believe we were tricked by that? This guy didn't even get a trial. They're sending him right off to the mental institution. Okay, so they're making it seem like, oh, if you smoke pot, you're going to kill somebody. You don't get a trial. You go right to a mental institution. Well, we all know that's a trick, right? Well, hemp is not marijuana. It's not the same. These people were just trying to trick us. I had to know more about this controversial yet miraculous plant. So I met up with a real hemp expert. His name is Ronnie, and he's the owner of a company called Vital Hemptations. And you can't get high off hemp.
No, you
it's
can't
not
get
a drug.
high off hemp. It's like the difference between a Labrador Retriever and a wolf. You know, they're from the same family.
Right.
They're like cousins. They could mate, but they have very different, you know, lives.
And they probably wouldn't mate. People would watch them mating and be like, that's a little odd.
Hemp was widely used as a source of paper. The Gutenberg Bible was written on hemp paper.
Wow.
And the works of Mark Twain were published on hemp paper. Lewis Carroll, Old Glory was made of hemp.
The flag.
The first flag.
The first flag. Betsy Ross was knitting with hemp.
Even the Declaration of Independence, our own most cherished documents.
Yeah, and our forefathers. We call them father.
All the drafts were written on hemp paper. Henry Ford discovered that it was good for as a structural material back when he was building his Model Ts. He actually made a Model T almost entirely out of hemp.
Amongst the thousands of products made from hemp, one of the most extraordinary is Henry Ford's plastic car. Built in 1941, it contained cellulose fibers derived from hemp, sisal, and wheat straw. The plastic was lighter than steel, yet could withstand 10 times the impact without denting.
Wow.
The body panels were made from hemp. The steering wheel, the upholstery, the filling from the upholstery. Hemp makes great batting and great upholstery grade material. But in any case, nowadays, I know a guy here, Larry Servin in LA, who has been working with the Chinese to create hemp wood.
I decided to follow Ronnie's lead and visit his friend Lawrence, who owns a hemp manufacturing warehouse in Los Angeles, to find out if he had products to help me kick my oil addiction. Okay, so let's talk about the different things that hemp can do, because we're saying hemp is a replacement for oil. We're sick of this oil situation. Okay. Enough is enough. People are mad. We're all upset. Crying out for help.
If we're not talking gasoline, the oil, the hemp seed, does produce an oil that's very similar to flaxseed oil, linseed oil. So it can be used as a drying oil in paints and varnishes. It can be used as an edible oil for food that you eat. It can be used in makeup, lip balm, cosmetics.
Well, whether you know it or not, every single preparation on this beautiful lady's dressing table, every single thing she is wearing is influenced by oil. The shampoo she used on her hair, her comb, the lacquer on her nails, and her makeup, all or in part have come out of some oil well.
But you can use it, for example, in the place of oil to make plastics. You know,
to make plastics.
Plastics.
Ah, there we are. Petroleum and still another guy. A block of clear plastic.
The other way is the hemp seed oil is a vegetable oil and can completely run a diesel engine. Nutritionally, it's very similar to tofu. And it probably tastes a little like a sunflower, that one right there.
I happen to love, well, I'm going to give an honest opinion here. I'm telling the truth. I'm not endorsing any products here. I could sit around and eat these.
Yeah,
I can get involved with those.
Right. And I should say that the oil and the protein in it is very similar to soy. So it has every one of the essential amino acids in it. So you can literally eat hemp seed or hemp seed protein and not eat anything else, and you get every one of your amino acids from a vegetable source.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes. You could just have a hemp diet. That's it. Morning hemp, breakfast, lunch, dinner, midday snack, hemp.
Right. This is a traditional hemp product. Hemp has been grown for thousands of years. It's not new. People have been using hemp for a long time, and the traditional hemp product was hemp rope, which was virtually all the sailing ships that ever sailed used hemp rope for both the sails, rope, and rigging. Now, I'll make a point here. Originally, the hemp fiber was very coarse. And so you can only make coarse products.
My hair
like
looks like
rope.
this sometimes
Well,
in the morning
yeah.
when I wake up.
Before you wash.
Morning hair. This is
Okay.
okay. So, is there something we can do for this? A conditioner?
Well,
or how does this
actually,
work?
yes, there is. Our people at the factories have had new technology that they've added to the hemp. They've been able to turn this fiber into this fiber.
Wow. Before. After.
Exactly.
Now this is nice.
Yes,
This
it's
is
almost
smooth.
Yeah, very similar to cotton. And because of this, we can now make practically any textile whatsoever from it.
Meaning.
Meaning, let me show you. You like T-shirts, don't
love
you?
T-shirts.
And maybe hemp has sometimes had a reputation of being a little rough or too kind of hippie-ish.
People still think hemp looks like this.
Right.
This. Okay. Here is a
We're debunking. Debunk.
Debunking. Here is a 100% hemp T-shirt right here.
Oh, that's
Feel
soft.
Don't feel any twigs sticking in you.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing rough about this, people. Honey, you've got competition. This is my new little bedmate I'm sleeping with. This is sexy feeling.
Yeah, very, very
You
nice.
feel sexy in this. Can I say sexy? Yeah, no,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with that.
no.
What is...
All right, well, I
Now,
brought
what's
here,
this?
I'm not all talk. This is just a sample.
I didn't think you were all
Yeah.
talk, Lawrence.
I am actually showing you a sample of all different hemp fabrics, everything from traditional, very heavy canvas right here, which is still used. And we have people doing wedding dresses. This is the fiber. I'll show you right here. This is the fiber that comes from the hemp.
I can't believe how many different ways hemp looks. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me.
This is just peeled right off. It's actually the skin or the bark of the hemp plant.
Oh, just kidding. It's not really skin.
But the middle part, what you have left over, is actually the waste product. It's very much like wood or wood chips. We're able to collect that, and we're able to create the world's first tree-free hemp board, made entirely from hemp, no chemicals, no all natural.
And it doesn't come just in that size. We have it.
And this is it. You build your house out of this.
Yeah.
You need one piece. And you put it in water. It's a house.
Right. Just
That's
like
it.
you would go to pick up at a home store huge plywood
Yeah.
pieces of wood, you can get it like that too. It doesn't just come in.
Ow!
Yeah.
As you can see,
I don't know why I tried to do, first of all, I've never karate chopped a regular board. I don't know why all of a sudden, but for some reason I felt like if I could not break through, then it shows how sturdy it is.
Oh yeah.
It hurts.
Durable.
Very
Definitely
durable.
Yeah.
Okay, martial arts instructors, don't trick your kids.
Right.
But back to this, you can build houses.
Build houses out of it, you can use for furniture, virtually almost any application where you would use an engineered wood product.
So this replaces wood, so no more tearing down our forests.
Yeah, oh
No
yeah,
more tearing
it
down our
replaced
forests,
quite a bit of the wood we use from forested lands.
This is purely organic. There's no
No chemicals
nothing
in it.
funny.
Nothing.
All
No trees
kosher.
were harmed in the process.
process of this.
Yeah.
Do you have any trees who will testify to that?
You can make paper from hemp.
Important, very
Once
important.
again, another way to save trees. We make our paper from hemp.
Trees are our friends, people. We can't stop treating them. We're mooching. Aren't we the moochers
We're
right
mooching
now?
from
We're
the
mooching
trees.
off the trees. It's time to pay the trees back.
Exactly.
We've been living off the
Exactly.
trees, sleeping on the trees' couch, eating their cereal, doing nothing to do anything for ourselves or help
Right.
support.
Right.
Give them a
Exactly.
break.
That's
Time
right.
to allow them to grow back, don't you think?
Yeah.
So we don't have
Yeah,
any
give
left.
them a rest.
Cutting their way into trees that may be as old as our civilization. For the redwood trees of California are probably the oldest of living things.
Hemp was outlawed in 1937 when they outlawed marijuana, part of the Marijuana Tax Act. But, ironically, in 1941, when we were bombed by the Japanese cut off our supply of fibers from the Far East. And all of a sudden, the U.S. government got in the business of promoting hemp production and even produced posters in a movie called, and there's one right there, Hemp for Victory.
Pause. You guys see the United States there, right? All right, continue.
Long ago, when these ancient Grecian temples were new, hemp was already old in the service of mankind. In 1942, 14,000 acres of fiber hemp were harvested in the United States.
You know, during the war they legalized and everything was fine, but after the war, the DEA stopped granting permits to people to grow hemp anymore.
Why? Why?
You know,
Why, Lawrence?
the same official reasons. Quote, it's marijuana. Is what
Reefer
they say. Even though,
madness.
reefer madness. Yeah, it's not true, but those are the reasons that are
Propaganda.
given.
It's all propaganda.
Every country that has legalized hemp, including Canada, Germany, China, Australia, England, France, Spain. Once
it's all legal there.
Yeah, once it's legal, zero problems. It's basically a non-issue. So while we're able to bring in all these hemp products at this time, the fiber, the seeds, the clothing, the rope, the textiles, it's still illegal to grow it here because they feel that the U.S. Department, the U.S. DEA, Drug Administration, does not distinguish.
Love you guys,
Yeah,
DEA.
right. Yeah. They do not distinguish between hemp and regular marijuana and industrial hemp. Their official reasoning. Now, this is not my, saying why they're saying it. This is what they officially say. The police would not be able to tell the difference between hemp and marijuana.
We're going to my grandma's retirement home, and we're going to see if these people can tell the difference between hemp and marijuana. If they can, we can. Cops can, right? Right, let's go.
Guess what, Booby? We're making a movie.
Wonderful.
And you're in it.
You mean I'm going to be a movie star?
You're going to be a movie star, Booby.
Okay, I'm willing.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now I'm going to ask you something, Grams. Do these plants look the same to you?
Well, one is tall, one is short. And of course I'm not a gardener, but no, they don't look alike to me.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Stanford.
Yes.
I'm Shelley Pack. Now you were my grandma's boyfriend, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. My grandma has a boyfriend. This is him, good-looking guy. Now I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between these two plants?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the difference?
I think there's more to each one of these, each one of the plants than the rest of this.
That's right.
Thing.
This plant actually can make all the same products that gasoline can make.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding you.
That's fantastic.
So if we grew this, instead of having to get oil from different countries, we would be doing a lot of good, wouldn't we?
Fantastic.
Can you tell the difference between this plant and this plant? Do they look different to you?
Yeah, it's different, yeah.
What are the differences?
The leaves.
The leaves are different,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Does this one look more like this or this? That's right, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Stanford, he beat you by 1 point.
You beat me by 1 point.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, a duel, both of you.
And we're just attempting to hijack people basically as they walk by, kind of blocking this walkway to guarantee that people will have to run into us, and we're educating them on hemp. So we're saying you don't need oil anymore. We're replacing all of our oil-based products with hemp oil.
Okay.
Hi. We're talking about legalizing industrial hemp to save our environment.
What is that? Is it weed?
It's not weed, though. It's not weed. The hemp, what do you think of? Weed. Everybody says that.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Now, when I say hemp to you, what's the first thing you think of?
Of course, you already know Mary Joanna.
Do you know what hemp is?
Yeah.
It's a plant, but it's not marijuana. See, this is a common misconception here, because you can sell hemp, you can make hemp products, but you can't grow hemp here.
What does it do?
It's a plant. You can use it for food, fuel for your car. You can run your car on hemp. Hemp toothpaste, conditioner, hemp sunscreen, hemp beer. Hello.
Hemp beer. There you go.
I love his accent. Hemp beer. Yeah. Hemp beer. Shampoo, hemp laundry detergent, stain remover, shaving cream, and lotion, balm. It's like the perfume. Okay. Hemp plastic. It's here. The future's here. This is made out of hemp. Isn't that cool? So we don't need plastic anymore.
Okay.
Biodegradable.
Yeah,
right?
biodegradable.
Nice.
100%. You can make plastic.
Hello.
It's a DVD
Oh,
case. You know how bad plastic is for the environment.
yeah, that's what it's. Yeah.
Hemp plastic. You can't smoke hemp. You can't get high off it. You can smoke an acre of
so
hemp.
then why is it? Oh, okay.
Exactly. Why is it illegal?
We're burning dinosaurs.